So, this is Buenos Aires. Check it out. It's clean. It's clean. Energy's calm. Finally see some tourists. I didn't see no tourists. Think the tourists. Not sure. Probably. But yeah. This is Buenos Aires on a 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pretty. It's a pretty place. So here's a I guess a cafe. Sandwiches and stuff. Maradona. Check it out. It's a cool little place, man. You got football. It's like a football themed place. Look. One thing that's noticeable about Buenos Aires, especially if you come from Brazil or somewhere like Mexico or somewhere where it's just noisy. Here it's very definitely very quiet and calm atmosphere. You don't really hear nothing. No honking horns. Everyone's a bit more civilized. Not to say them countries ain't. Them countries are civilized in their own way. Let's just say. Here it's like, I don't know. It's definitely got that more European architecture look about it. It's very European like. It does feel like, I was reading about it before I came. It's got a European kind of, influence and stuff, and I could see it quite predominantly. It's it's this nice little place so far. I've been here less than 24 hours, feeling good vibes. I landed at night, so couldn't really count that as a day. So today officially starts. I see most people come here and they stay for like 3 to 5 days, like a short city break type of place. Those blocks are so wide, man. Look at them. It's like Texas, or most of the US basically. So much, so big space. Not like European streets, you could hardly fit one person on them. Here, you got a lot to play around with. Cyclists would love this type of place. A cyclist would still come right up your ass. They'll still come right up your ass, even they have all the space, because that's just what they do. Little convenience store there. Go fix. Telephone. So we're kind of in the heart of the city now. We're in the heart of the city. It's Sunday today. Yeah, that's probably why it's a bit quiet. See a few homeless around, but nothing compared to places like Brazil and Mexico. Again, I'm using them as examples because I know them, well, I know Mexico more better than Brazil, but from what I've seen in Brazil, it's quite similar to that. I love football out here as well. I love football. There's football everywhere. Look, see, there's football on the TV right there. There's football teams around the city. A lot of people wearing football shirts. I love their football. Look at that. Yeah, man, I think from what I'm seeing, if someone wants a bit of a European feel in part of the Americas, come to Buenos Aires, check it out. You might like it. I like bustling cities, I ain't gonna lie. I'm used to a lot of noise, a lot of stuff going on. So this is quite a difference for me, but to be honest, it's kind of a good difference. Sometimes you need a little break, right? A little headspace, just to kind of enjoy the city and take it in from a different perspective. So this is the subway. I haven't jumped on it yet. Sub T, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Sub T, not sure. But yeah, that's the subway. I love checking out other subways in other countries. I love it. Some of them are just so cool. Some of them are so dirty. Some of them are fun even. You get all kinds of characters on it. But we are in the heart of Buenos Aires. There's a vintage, no, that's not the vintage bus. Look like it. There's a, oh wow, look. Okay. It's definitely more central than where I'm staying, which is, God, I can't even remember where I'm staying now. It'll come back to me. But it's about almost like a mile away from here. It's still the center. It's because the center is so big, so the city's so big. Yikes. I still can't remember where I'm staying. Either I'm jet lagged or I'm getting old and my memory's gone. There's the Argentina flag over there across a little park kind of area over there. You have your KFCs and your Burger Kings as always right next to each other. You know the terrible three. Where's McDonald's? You think it would be here as well? It is, but it just isn't in this location right now. Somewhere around. February, summertime, man. 30 degrees out here. So if I walk straight back down this street for like about a mile, I get back to my place. It's quite easy to navigate. I noticed that. Like it's very don't get me wrong, it depends on you, but I can't see you getting lost here because it's so simplified. The way the streets are and stuff, and the way the setting is, it's like a big square grid. Whereas some places they're just like zigzaggy all over the place, and that's when you get confused or get lost. So yeah, check it out. We are in the heart of the city, the real deep heart of the city now. And it's a cool vibe for a Sunday. Someone's selling their artisans, crafts and stuff like here. Look, light bulbs all decorated. Hey, what's up, sir? You speak English? No, but I'm just gonna show YouTube. This is all his stuff right here. Doesn't speak English. I need to learn Portuguese. This is all your stuff. Look at that. It's amazing, man. Amazing stuff right here. He's done all of this himself. I wish he could. See ya. Ciao. So I wish he could speak English because that would have made a great interview. That's the type of people you need to get on film and let him express his art and his little business, As you know, well, in 2024, especially right now, financially the country's in a crisis and people are in a situation where they have to, that looks like some Italy type of street right there. Yeah, people are trying to, or not trying to, they have to make a living in these hard circumstances. Tourists can come here and enjoy it, but the locals, they're living day by day in tough circumstances. There's this guy here with eggs. I don't know if he's selling them or if he's dropped them or something. I get why it's whenever someone mentions Buenos Aires, they always mention how beautiful it is. I try to, I'm gonna try to. Sometimes it's good to walk and just let the videos express itself, just so you can get a feel, instead of hearing my voice all day. But sometimes you wanna give the viewer a full experience by talking a little bit so they can get a real understanding of what the hell's going on, and whether it's just little things across the street, whether it's showing them there are food spots, whatever, like you can make people's life easier to understand the cities that are visited. So it's very important in some way as well, to describe things a little bit better. I'm working on very limited knowledge. I'm no historian expert here. I don't know much about cultures and histories, but this is part of traveling. You learn as you go along. You know what I mean? Not all of us want to read a book and just store it in our head. This is the real feel you get, the real experience when you come and physically see how people are living in these places. And these cities are always going to have that commercial vibe and feel to it, whereas like these places where you're when you go in real deep, where you go deep inside the the back streets and the alleyways, that's where the real cities and countries expose their true country. You know what I mean? Like you start to see it from a real perspective, the real gritty, nitty gritty stuff. The commercially fancy buildings and fancy restaurants like this. They're cool, but I think you would never know a country or place until you know both sides of the fence. Then there's always both sides of the fence. Wherever you go, there's always a so-called slum or a down place and a so-called down place. But I find these so-called ghettos and slums, for me personally, I find them quite brilliant. I find them brilliant. You get a real feel of lifestyle there. Things are cheaper, people are somewhat warmly and more down to earth. You don't really, like, sometimes you come to these areas, these centers, and it's just businessy. People walking around with suits. Nothing against them, but it just ain't my thing. It just ain't my thing. I'm just giving you a city center feel though today and showing you Buenos Aires. No markets, no food vendors. I've noticed quite noticeably. That's the first thing that you kind of associate parts of the Americas, South America, Central America with. There's always vendors that are like selling something, whether it's hot dog or milkshakes, or especially on a hot day. But here, there's nothing. There is nothing. I mean, there's a flower store coming up, a plant store coming up, as you can see. But other than that, it's pretty. I wonder if these other places, they must be more spacious, but it's just that there's so much vendors and stuff on the street, they take up the damn space. But if you look here, there's no vendors, so this is probably why the whole idea of it being more spacious probably comes from. I bet you Mexico and these places can have all of this beautiful space here to walk, but because there are so much street sellers, it just takes up and clogs up the whole street. Hundreds and thousands of them. Little graffiti there. It's a pretty place, man. It's a pretty place. That's the best way to just the scenic kind of the way everything's laid out, man. Yeah. This is a little park in the city. A little park. Finally found some shade, man. Yo, it's like, what the hell, man? It's guarded by police as well. It's guarded by police. And it's like, so yeah, man, this is a little small city park. Take a break from all of that heat over there. Come over here. The police are going somewhere, going for a break maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Whew. City bus right there going past. There's a police box right there, watching the park carefully. Oh, no one here to watch other than me though. Are they watching me? It does feel like you're in Italy in some ways, man. It does feel like that. Just the way the streets look and the buildings and stuff like that. As it's Sunday, a lot of things are closed. Still a fascinating city to look at, man, during the day. I don't know if I'm in the wrong part of downtown, as in, normally downtown you get street performers, or maybe they just don't have them. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong part, but you usually have some sort of acts and performers hanging out, doing something. Homeless here. Perdidos Yo is basically the Uber Eats. As you can see, another guy coming on the bike delivering food. The street sweepers up here. There is some trash on the streets, but it's not as bad as some places I've seen,
Para cambiar dólares.
Upa, arriba.
Dale,
no pasa nada, hombre.
Kid bumped into me, fell down. Got this. Okay, so now I was in the wrong part earlier. There's a bit more going on here. I'm just free flowing around here, finding my way around the city on the first day, so excuse me if I'm all over the place like birdish.
Messi, only one, baby.
Only one. Argentina's
Only one,
better
baby.
than Brazil. I like his sunglasses. Cool guy. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Carry on. Yeah. Open 25 hours. Check that one out. 25 hours. They add one extra hour on the day to help you out. 25 hours, and then they got run over by a cyclist. Earlier on I was talking about cyclists, and now all of a sudden the cyclists appear. I was mentioning how they don't exist, and now they exist. I need to stop doing that, jinxing myself. Got a place for kids to play, little arcade there. Clothing store there. Everything's on offer. Todo. 2,909. So that's about, right now, that's $2. Is that correct? Yeah. Well, yeah, in today's rate, that is $2 for everything. Don't know who this guy is. Haven't seen a Chinatown yet, but I know it's somewhere. I know there's a Chinatown somewhere. Oh, spoke too soon. It's not necessarily a Chinatown, but there's a Chinese guy. See? There you go, right here. And a woman. Salmon here, look. Okay. Man, I need to stop speaking things into the atmosphere and they're happening. What's next, you know? I don't even want to say it because it might happen. Sorry about the alarm noise in the background. Hopefully the alarm noise goes quiet, doesn't disrupt the video. Yeah, it's fading away now as we're walking around. Everything's either closed or closing early. Sunday. Tripped over. So far, my thoughts on Argentina is Definitely clean. That's one thing that stands out. Second of all, it seems quite safe. These are the key things that people want to know, right? Usually when they travel. There's a police presence here, but the people they're around or they happen to have are just petty criminals, you know? Probably little thieves and stores and stuff like that. I see some earlier on actually. Two guys just look like they just got picked up for pinching. And there's a police station right there, look. You just need him. You just need him in the butt. The police guy need his friend in the butt. That's the type of friendship and colleagueship you should have with each other. Have fun, man. Chill. Enjoy your time together. Because working is one of those things no one likes to do it, but they have to do it. If you guys can make fun during your day with silly jokes and pranks against each other, then why not? I've not seen no standout tourists, to be honest. Like, it just seems like everyone seems like, I can't assume here, but from what I see is seem like they're from around here, you know, or some part of maybe Latin America, but there's no real, like, you know, I don't know, Americans, British, the usual tourists, Chinese. But mind you, Chinese, haven't seen a lot of them since COVID happened. Used to see them a lot traveling way before that. Now you don't see them much. Indians, they still be around everywhere. I see Indians everywhere. They get around, boy. So, oh man, the architecture here is beautiful. Everything's it's a beautiful big city. You just keep walking and finding little spots. Damn, earlier on, well, yeah, not long ago I was telling you that, let's say, I don't want to generalize and say Chinese, but let's say Asian tourism. I haven't seen much of it since COVID days. Predominantly Chinese, Japan, Oriental. But there you go. We got some right here. And there's the big Argentina flag, look. Flying high. So early on I was thinking like there wasn't couldn't find no open markets that you usually find, and here we are. Just found my first market. He's selling nuts, bags over here, bicycle, look at that, that's cool, man. Look, it's very $40 for that motorcycle over there. Look at it. Guitars there as well. So this is I guess a Sunday market full of arts and crafts. bags, dolls, little dolls here, jewelry.
No más deja mensaje, escribo la realidad.
That's San Diego keychains. I think the Argentina flag is really cool, man. Look at that hat. I think they got a really cool flag. Some countries' flags are horrible, man. Your flag represents your nation, so it should be unique and very wow, look at that. You always get the picture guy, the guy who draws pictures of people, paints pictures. No matter where you go, which city, you always find them hanging around. They do a damn good job though as well. They do a damn good job. Maradona. Some say the best ever to lace some football boots. Well, that's a cool jacket. So, as we carry on to this, it's getting pretty busy in here now. It's getting pretty busy in here. It started off a bit slow. Now there's so much crowd. We can't see much. But now we in the evening. Doesn't look like the evening. I mean, it doesn't look like the evening if it was England right now. A beautiful February day, 6 p.m. Look at that. All of these streets around here where I am is are named after countries. Chile, Peru. Hola amigo. Chile, Peru, Mexico. Mexico is where I am. The street. Yeah man, this is what's going down today. Gotta be careful man, these streets. Potholes a little bit make you trip up. Look at that beautiful street right there. Damn man, I feel like Buenos Aires is underrated in terms of its beauty. I mean, people mention it whenever you ask them. They say it's beautiful, but it's not really that type of place where people, I don't know. I think that people are like, yo, let's go to Buenos Aires. You know what I mean? Compared to like your other major big cities. So far the people friendly, laid back, easy going. Again, little potholes here and there. Either that or I didn't nap properly and I'm still half asleep. That's what I think it is. You know when you have those those naps that are just so-called meant to help you refresh and you wake up feeling more rough? Well, that's what position I'm in right now. One eye barely open and legs are all over the place. Oh, we got an ice cream store here. Okay. I like that building there. Look at it. Look at that building, man. It's got the sky on it. So here we have Mario Abad has done a mural for Palestine. Well, a Palestinian kid here and all of that terror behind. Look. And Buenos Aires, man. The message is strong. It's going around the whole globe now. Literally going around the whole globe. There you go. There's a kid there terrified. There's stuff going on in the background, as you can see. That's a great artist. Free plug. Follow him online. Mario Abad. I can't read that. I think that's at CAUSI051. Yeah. It's pretty, man. It's pretty.